Hello, everyone. Good day. It's Sean Lucas here from Gustin Quon. Today, I've got Charles Main with me from IG. Welcome, Charles. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and your practice?
Sure. It's great meeting you, Sean. So my name's Charles. As Sean mentioned, I'm from IG Wealth Management. I've been with the company for over 10 years, and I enjoy what I do in helping people to provide clarity and peace of mind when it comes to giving financial advice.
Wow. So you ran a webinar with us recently, Charles, and I'm curious, when you look back on the event, what do you think you did well with regards to getting engagement from your audience?
I would say that by applying or answering, first of all, some questions during the actual presentation, instead of just focusing, of course, giving the whole presentation in preparation, during the actual inserting or answering some of the questions that took place during the actual talk I found it was quite helpful. And then, of course, immediately after the presentation's over, just having the few minutes or 5 to 10 minutes of just answering questions if anyone had any questions from the audience.
Super. And I know you and we met even before you started and before you actually did your webinar. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience with Gustin Quon from the first moment we met, the first moment you met with your account manager, all the way to the end, kind of like what the experience like working with us?
Well, first of all, I want to say that the staff, of course, Sean, yourself, and the account manager, Calvin, you guys were amazing. Really greatly appreciated your support. You were there from the start, of course, even prepping me, getting familiarized with the technology side, even with the PowerPoint. That was very, very helpful. And I would say as well, during the actual presentation, having you there just gave me that extra assurance, the confidence to know that there's nothing that could actually go wrong, right? So, and then, of course, the follow-up, right? The follow-up just to check in to see how things went, and also just to see with the follow-up with the follow-up calls to the people. It was just very professionally done, and I would just want to thank yourself and Calvin for being there along my side. So
thank you so much. Our pleasure. I actually really enjoyed working with you. I actually still remember now the meetings we had and the trainings, and yeah, it seems like a bit of a journey, but it was worth it in the end. And yeah, fantastic. And if you know of anyone, Charles, who's going live, and it's actually their first time with Gustin Quon, what advice would you give them?
well, actually, I would say that if it's for your first time, I would familiarize yourself with the presentation. Don't try to wing it. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to make sure that you own the presentation, know it well enough. I would recommend even recording yourself so that you can actually critique yourself, but ask someone that that's close to you, or like even a family member that would give you that honest feedback, so that when you're actually live, it gives you that you could readjust or do things that'll help you to be better in your presentation. So yeah, recording yourself, and then that even practicing it will give you that time allotment to say to yourself, okay, you don't want to talk too much, but you want to try to condense it to that allotted time that you should have in your presentation.
Yep, exactly. And that's something we tell a lot of people as well. The more you practice your presentation, the more comfortable you get with it. When it's time for you to go live, then you're just focusing on being yourself, connecting with your audience, and you have less to worry about with regards to the actual slides. So, yep, perfect. And with regards to successes, I know you've done one with us recently. How would you describe the successes you've had with your webinar?
Well, actually, well, Sean, you were with me that day, so I already got 3 booked appointments that the day of, and I would say that, it definitely generated a number of leads for myself. I got 25 leads. I had 12 confirmed booked appointments, and I still have those ongoing conversations where it's kind of pending, but I have to follow up. But I'll have probably most likely a minimum of 18 appointments booked, right? So I would say that, in terms of, oh yeah, I wanted to mention about, even though I had uh, 65 people register for the actual day. Only 30, or I think it was 32 people actually attended the actual talk. So I think that those who were not able to attend, it was actually important to follow up with them as well, because it just gave an opportunity to introduce yourself, and then even possibly set up obviously a meeting time with them, saying, just explain to them, saying that, hey, you did, I can definitely walk you through the main points that we went through, but obviously you attended this seminar to learn some more information. How can I be of help for you?
Yep, and I think that's something we recommend to everyone as well. You had around 30 people actually in the room with you who signed up and who were interested, but you also want to make sure that you reach out to anyone who, for whatever reason, could make it, right? Some emergency came up, they couldn't get to a computer, they didn't get into the room on time. There could also be some excellent value from them as well. So yeah, thank you so much, Charles. Great talking to you, and thanks so much for the review.
For sure. Thank you, Sean, and thank you to Gustin Quon.
You're welcome.
Thank you.